Hey y'all, glad you could join us. From Morningside Middle School, home of the Mustangs, it's Mustang News.
Good day, Mustangs. We always get started with the 411 on Mustang News, which is the top stories happening around the school. We begin with the welcoming of our family members who just started in-person learning on the 11th of November. We are definitely on a roll to make this homecoming awesome for everyone. We are excited to see them back.
Check this out. Principal Michael White met with the scholars to discuss his expectations for an awesome new year at Morningside Middle School. He discussed his past, his philosophy in education, and offered the scholars an opportunity to ask him questions. We welcome Principal Michael White to Morningside Middle School and Mustang Country.
Plenty of changes in Mustang Country. As you take a look here in the 7th grade hallway, they're going Wakanda. I tell you, it looks really good. Here's the forest. And on the 6th grade hallway, there's part of the Marvel Universe. Here's Spider-Man. And then we have Black Lightning. This is part of our way of making sure that we celebrate our superheroes, which are our teachers. That's not Jefferson Pierce. That's Principal Michael White.
It's time for us to celebrate Mustang Pride. And when you're in the hallways, make sure that you are socially distant. This is keeping in context with our CDC guidelines to make sure that you are safe. If you see here, our scholars are doing a great job of making sure that they stay 6 feet apart. Great job, 6th graders. And remember, when you have pride, that means that you're being purposeful, respectful, showing integrity, being determined, and also being engaged. That's what it's like to be part of our pride.
Yeah, you know, the scholars are doing a great job this year.
Yes, they are.
All right, showing pride in the classroom means that you are showing that you are engaged. These 6th graders are doing well in Mr. Crosby's classroom. They're logged on to Canvas. And as well in Mr. Jones's health class, these 6th graders are doing a great job and making sure that they stay engaged. So, to our 6th grade scholars, thank you so very much for showing pride.
G-O-O-D-J-O-B.
Good job, good job. In other news, we have a new Mustang Country ordinance that's in effect. Sweatshirts. But scholars, you have received your sweatshirts, and they're to be worn instead of the hoodies. Now, you can wear your hoodies to the school, but once you get in the building, you cannot get into those classrooms unless you take those hoodies off. Remember, there is no hoodies to be worn in Mustang Country.
We have to remind you about our mask policy. First offense for not following the directions will be a call home and a warning. Second offense, 1 day of suspension. Third offense is 2 days of suspension. And your fourth offense, you're going remote, buddy.
Yeah, just keep those masks on.
Oh, don't worry about it. Mike White ain't playing with them. Look at here, look at here.
Yeah, Ms. Manigault worked hard to make sure that this hallway looked great. As you come into the school, you'll see a lot of the comic strips from our most popular heroes are lining the walls. Got Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman. And here's a cityscape. Ms. Manigault's working with 6th graders so that they can get their DC comic heroes up and running.
We as a team, they have selected the DC superhero Black Lightning. Now, Black Lightning is a TV show that you can get on Netflix, Hulu, or any one of those. Now, if you look very closely, we're pulling up the images. So once we pull up the image and we're teaching them how to cut, save, paste, we're going to transform it onto the wall outside. And if you look how beautiful the city that they're building, the same character that you see there will transform into life size and be posted on the wall so their superhero stands out strong. And that is Black Lightning.
We've got a lot to celebrate here at Morningside Middle School.
Greetings, Mustang. We have Mustang Pride here at Morningside, and for the month of October, we celebrated Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so on October 27th, we all wore pink in support of breast cancer awareness. And so every teacher who dressed up in pink, we got their pictures, and we were able to put them on the wall. And as you see over here, we actually have our guidance counselor, Miss Lennon, who is a breast cancer survivor, so we spotlighted her and put her over there by herself. So we have support for breast cancer awareness here at Morningside. We also had a day that everyone stood in solidarity against bullying. And so the color for bullying is orange. So the educators here at Morningside dressed up in orange to let our students know that we support them and we will not tolerate bullying in our building. So our sign says, orange, you glad your teachers care. So we care a great deal here at Morningside, and we will make sure that you are well taken care of. So this is our In the Spotlight wall. We have decided to spotlight 4 students who worked really, really hard our first quarter. Even though this first quarter was different for all of the students and they were adjusting to virtual and in-school learning, these 4 students persevered, they kept going, and they remained consistent. So we have Sabree Williams, Sasha Brown, Larry Jackson, and Nayla Borges. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication to being a great 8th grade Mustang student.
Morningside emphasizes our pride by focusing on the 3 core values, which are excellence in everything, embracing diversity, and empathy for others.
Remember, you can always catch up with the latest here at Morningside Middle School on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Morningside CCSD.